Chapter 1. A Beautiful Saturday.
It is 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun is in the blue sky. The sky is bright and clean. It is a warm Saturday in a small green town. Birds sing happy songs in the big trees. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Calm. David wakes up in his bed. He is 30 years old. He has short brown hair and blue eyes. He wears a blue shirt and white shoes. David lives in a nice small house with a red door. Happy. David smiles. What a nice morning. Cheerful, he says. Calm. He gets out of bed. He walks to the window. He sees the green trees. He hears the birds. Happy. He feels happy and good. David goes to the kitchen. He makes a cup of hot coffee. The coffee smells very good. He drinks his hot coffee near the window. Today is Saturday. David does not work on Saturday. He wants to walk in the park with his best friend, Ben. Chapter 2. Walking to Ben's house. Ben is David's best friend. Ben is 30 years old too. They know each other for 10 years. They play football together. They eat pizza together on Saturday. Ben lives in a white house near David's house. Ben is usually a very happy man. He smiles a lot. At 7:30, David washes his coffee cup. He puts on his yellow jacket. He gets his keys and his phone. He opens his red door and walks outside. The air is cool and fresh. The sun touches his face. David walks down the quiet street. He hums a song. La, la, la. He sees old Mr. Miller in his garden. Good morning, David, Mr. Miller says. Good morning, Mr. Miller. It is a beautiful day, David answers. David turns left at the big tree. Now he is on Ben's street. He sees Ben's white house and red car. Chapter 3. Ben is very angry. Suddenly, David sees Ben outside. Ben stands near his red car. But Ben does not look happy today. He does not smile. Ben's face is very red. His mouth is closed hard. Ben looks very, very angry. David stops walking. Oh, David thinks, why is Ben angry? Ben is always happy on Saturday. Ben kicks a small stone on the ground. Kick! The stone hits the red car. Clack! Ben stomps his foot on the ground. Thump! Ben crosses his arms. He breathes fast. Huff, huff, huff. David walks closer to Ben. Good morning, Ben, David says softly. Ben does not answer. He turns his body away from David. He looks at a big green bush. He does not wave his hand. Chapter 4. What is the problem? David is confused. Then, David asks again, Are you okay, my friend? Ben looks at David with angry eyes. No, David, Ben says loudly. I am not okay. Why are you angry? David asks. Did I do something wrong? You know what you did, Ben shouts. No, I do not know, David says. I just woke up. I drank my coffee. I walked to your house to see my best friend. Do not call me your best friend, Ben says. Best friends do not do bad things. David feels very sad. His heart beats fast. Thump, thump, thump. Please tell me, Ben, David says gently. What is the problem? Why are you angry? Ben points his finger at his front garden. Look at my red flowers, David. Look at my garden. Chapter 5. The Broken Roses. Ben loves his garden. He has many red roses. He works in his garden every day. He gives water to the red roses. He protects them. The red roses are very important to Ben. David looks at Ben's garden. Oh no, The garden is not good. Many red roses are broken. They lie on the brown dirt. Some red petals are on the green grass. The garden looks terrible. David gasps. Gasp! Oh no, your beautiful roses are broken. Yes, Ben shouts. My best red roses. I worked hard for 3 months, and now they are ruined. I am so sad for you, Ben, David says. Do not be sad, Ben says angrily. You did this. David's eyes become very big. Me? I did not break your roses. Yes, you did, Ben says. You walked your big dog, Max, last night at 9 o'clock. Chapter 6. The Big Dog. Max is David's dog. Max is a big brown dog. He has long ears and a long tail. Max is very friendly, but he likes to run and jump. I walked Max last night, David says carefully. That is true, but Max was on a leash. He walked next to my legs. He did not go into your garden. I do not believe you, Ben says. Max is a big dog. Max loves to dig in the dirt. Max digs in my garden, Ben, David explains. Not in your garden. I would never let Max hurt your red roses. Ben touches his forehead. He is still very angry. Then who did it, David? Who destroyed my garden? I do not know, David says, but we can look for clues together. Let us be detectives. Ben sighs. Okay, Ben says. Let us look for clues. Chapter 7. Looking for Clues. David and Ben walk into the garden carefully. David kneels down on the green grass. He looks at the brown dirt near the broken roses. Look here, Ben, David says. He points to the dirt. Ben kneels down next to David. Curious. What is it? Look at the footprints, David says. There are small footprints in the wet dirt. Ha, Ben says. They are dog footprints. It was Max. David takes his phone out of his pocket. He shows a photo of Max's big paw to Ben. Look, Ben, David says. Max is a big dog. His paws are very big. These footprints are very small. Look, they are tiny. Ben looks at the small footprint and the photo on the phone. Huh, Ben says softly. You are right. These footprints are tiny. Max's paws are 3 times bigger. See? Smiling. David smiles. It was not Max. Chapter 8. Orange and White Hair. Curious. David stands up. He walks to the wooden fence behind the roses. Near the bottom of the fence, David sees a small hole. Look over there, Ben, David says. Ben walks to the fence. What is it? There's a hole under the fence, David says. And look, there is hair on the wood. David picks up a small piece of hair from the sharp wood. The hair is soft. It is orange and white. Max has brown hair, David says. This hair is orange and white. Ben looks at the hair. He stops looking angry. Now he looks very surprised. Orange and white hair, Ben whispers. Small feet. Do you know an animal with orange and white hair? David asks. Yes, Ben says. Mrs. Higgins has an orange cat named Ginger. Chapter 9. Ginger, the cat. Mrs. Higgins lives on the other side of the fence. Her cat, Ginger, is very naughty. Ginger likes to climb trees and sleep in soft dirt. David and Ben look over the tall wooden fence. They see Mrs. Higgins watering her blue flowers. And near her, lying on a warm stone, is Ginger, the cat. Ginger is orange and white. David looks through a small gap in the fence. Ben, look at Ginger's paws. Whispering, Ben looks through the fence. Ginger's front paws are covered in dark brown dirt. And next to the cat on the stone, there are 3 red rose petals. Shocked, Ben opens his mouth. He feels very silly. "Oh no," Ben says quietly. "It was Ginger. Ginger dug in my dirt and broke my red roses." "Yes," David says gently. "Cats love to dig in fresh dirt." Chapter 10. Ben is sorry. Ben's face turns red again, but now he is embarrassed. He looks down at his shoes. "David," Ben says softly, "I am so sorry." "Why are you sorry?" David asks. "I shouted at you," Ben says. "I said bad things. I was angry and I did not think. I blamed you without knowing the truth." David puts his hand on Ben's shoulder. "It is okay, Ben," David says with a warm smile. "You were sad about your roses. I am not mad at you. You are still my best friend." Ben sighs with relief. "Phew! Thank you, David. You are a great friend." "Now, let us clean the garden together," David says happily. "Really? Will you help me?" Ben asks. "Of course," David says. That is what best friends do. Chapter 11. Cleaning and Fixing. Ben gets 2 pairs of garden gloves, 2 small shovels, and a big black trash bag. They sit on the green grass and pick up the broken stems and fallen red petals. They put the broken flowers into the trash bag. They work together for 1 hour under the warm sun. "I am sorry about Max," Ben says again. "Max loves you, Ben," David laughs. "Bring a big bone for him next time." After cleaning, David looks at the fence. "We need to fix this hole or Ginger will come back." Ben gets 3 wooden boards, a hammer, and nails. David holds the wooden boards tight over the hole. Ben uses the hammer. Bang, bang, bang. Now the hole is closed. Ginger cannot come into Ben's garden again. Chapter 12. The Flower Market. The garden is clean, but it looks empty without roses. "I miss my red roses," Ben says. "The Saturday market is open," David says. "We can buy new plants." Ben smiles. "That is a great idea." They get into Ben's red car. Ben drives to the town market. The market is very busy. There are many colorful tents and good smells. They find a yellow flower tent. An old man named Sam stands behind hundreds of flowers. "Good morning," Ben says. "I need strong red roses for my garden." "I have the best red roses in town," Sam says. Ben buys 4 pots of red roses. David buys 2 pots of red roses for Ben as a gift. "Thank you, David," Ben says happily. Chapter 13. Planting the Roses. They carry the boxes of flowers to the red car and drive home. It is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. David and Ben go to the front garden. They use small shovels to dig 6 deep holes in the soft brown dirt. Dig, dig, dig. They put the new rose plants into the holes. They cover the roots with dirt. Ben waters the new plants with his green watering can. Splash, splash. The new red roses look bright and beautiful. The garden looks better than before, Ben says. Suddenly, David's stomach makes a loud sound. Grumble. David laughs. "I am very hungry." "Me too," Ben says. "It is Saturday. Let us order a big pizza." Chapter 14. Pizza and Ginger. They go inside Ben's house and wash their hands. Ben calls the pizza shop and orders a big pizza with cheese, tomatoes, and mushrooms. 20 minutes later, the hot pizza arrives. They sit at the kitchen table and eat. Munch, munch, munch. While eating, David looks out the window. Ginger, the cat, is on top of the wooden fence. Ginger jumps down into the grass and walks to the hole. Ginger sniffs the new wood. Sniff, sniff. Ginger pushes the board, but it does not move. Ginger lets out a sad sound. Meow. The cat turns around and jumps back over the fence. David and Ben laugh loudly. The fence works, Ben says happily. My new roses are safe.
Chapter 15. A Good Ending.
After lunch, David goes home and brings Max the dog. Max runs to Ben and wags his tail. Wiggle, wiggle. Ben kneels down and hugs Max. Hello, Max. I am sorry I was angry at you. Ben gives Max a big brown dog biscuit. Max eats it happily. Crunch, crunch. The sun goes down in the evening sky. The sky turns pink and purple. David, Ben, and Max sit on the green grass. The 6 new red rose plants smell sweet in the cool air. I learned a lesson today, Ben says softly. When I am angry, I should stop, breathe, and find the truth first. David smiles and shakes Ben's hand. We are best friends, David says. Yes, we are, Ben agrees. Max puts his head on Ben's knee. Everyone is happy now. No one is angry. It is a peaceful night in the small green town.